Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Long Distance Book Club podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Logan.
And I am your other host, Hannah.
Hannah, since we're not talking to each other about books off the podcast right now, please share with the fam what you're reading right now.
Okay, I've been so excited for this moment because ever since we created this rule of where we're not allowed to tell each other what we're reading or talk about books besides on the podcast, every single day I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell Logan this. I can't wait to tell Logan this. So since we last talked to each other, I was currently reading Annie Bot at the time, okay?
Oh, that's
I
right. Yeah.
Okay, I have now finished that. 2 stars. Not my favorite, okay?
Okay.
I also, per our last conversation about books,
hmm
I also read Normal People by Sally Rooney.
Did you?
I did, and
Oh,
I
God.
I nearly despised it.
Oh.
It was it was
Was it the
it
quotation marks?
Okay, the quotation I had to reread multiple paragraphs multiple times because I was like, "Are they saying this out loud or are they just thinking this?" But
Right. It's
besides,
very important.
it is. Well, I felt like I don't wanna spoil anything, but basically, I just kind of felt like they romanticized, like, unhealthy relationship, and I didn't really like that.
Hmm.
So,
You
not a
said
fan.
you read Normal People?
Yeah, I read Normal People.
Okay. And did you know that Normal People is also a TV show?
I will never watch that.
I've thought
Have you
about
seen
watching
it?
it. I've heard reviews that if you didn't like the book as much, you would enjoy the show better
Interesting.
because it's a more visual representation of who is saying what. And it's easier to follow because those dang quotation marks, I guess, really throw you for a loop.
What, streaming is it on?
I think it's on Hulu. I could be wrong,
Okay.
but I think it's on Hulu.
Okay, maybe I'll get a wild hair and I'll listen to it. I mean, watch it.
Yeah, you have to like kind of second guess it because it was not very popular, or mainstream, and it's like I wonder why did it not do well? What happened?
Interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Excuse
Bless
me.
you. And last one, I'm currently reading Catcher in the Rye.
Oh,
It's a
why?
classic.
Oh,
Every now and then I like to read a classic. I like to mix it up.
couldn't be me, but uh, that
Tell me
sounds
what you're
lovely for
reading.
you.
What have you been reading?
Okay, but right before right before we started filming, I just finished The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. Um,
Okay.
so it was one of her contemporaries. I read her first contemporary or my first contemporary of hers, um, like earlier, maybe July or August. And
And
I
are
really,
they all
really liked
romance?
it. They are all romance. And Rebecca's family she's from like a military family.
Yeah.
And so she writes romance military books. Um, and so The Last Letter, I've seen so many reviews of people just bawling their eyes out in the end of it, and I did definitely cry, but I mean, it's like something is wrong with Rebecca because
Oh,
why
the
is
last
she
letter.
making,
Somebody died. He died. Okay, you don't have to
yeah.
spoil it.
Yeah, so if you did not read The Last Letter, then Hannah might have just ruined it for you.
I
But
did. I'm sorry.
somebody does pass in the book. And it really threw me for a loop. It was not who I expected to pass.
Oh,
And so
interesting.
it did make me very teary, very tearful. But I can't help but sit here and be like, Rebecca, like
Where the
that
dragon's
kind of
at.
sucks, man. Yeah. I mean, you're just writing a bunch of books of sorrow. And it's just I just couldn't help but be like, I just really didn't enjoy this, Rebecca. I don't know what to say.
I've only ever read
Almost like
her. Yeah.
how you felt about The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. You were like, it was so sad. I never want to read anything by her again.
Yes.
That's how I felt after finishing this. I was like, no, goodbye, Rebecca, on fantasies from here on out.
Yeah. Like, no more for me. Thank you, please.
Yeah. And fun fact, everybody, Hannah is a Fourth Wing hater.
Yeah, I do not like Fourth Wing. We can have an episode where we talk about Fourth Wing and you make me like read it again or something, just to like torture me.
Well, I hate that it'd be torture, but I do wonder if you wouldn't like it more if you kept going. But you did read Iron Flame, didn't you?
I did. Still nothing good to
Mm-hmm.
say. Well, okay, that's not true. I think I rated it like 2 or 3 stars. So like I did have some good things, but like I'm not on like the hype train with Iron Flame or Fourth Wing.
Yeah,
What's the name of
yeah.
her
Um,
series? Like isn't there like another name? You know what I mean?
the series itself is called the Empyrean series.
Ah, yes, 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 that.
Yeah. So I don't know when the fourth one is projected to come out, but the third one just came out this past January. So she
And I think there's
said
going to be
she
5,
said
right?
she is yeah, she's projected 5, and she said that she is not even starting to write the fourth one until after she writes and publishes another contemporary romance.
Ay, ay, ay.
So to me, that sounds like at least 2 years away. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not an author.
Well, if you think about Frida McFadden's pace, she could write and publish she could start, write, and finish her contemporary within the next 2 months.
Oh, for sure. And are you going to read her newest book, The Surrogate?
No, it does not sound good to me, but I am gonna read The Intruder.
I don't even see. I don't ever really think about what her books are about. I just always pick them up, especially lately on Libby, and
Oh
I'll listen
yeah.
to them as audiobooks because they're so fast paced, and I just
Did
can
you
easily
read
do something.
Yeah, did you read The Surrogate?
I have not read it yet. I think it just came out like in the past month.
Okay.
I saw
Tell
the
me
special editions in Target.
Oh yeah. Yeah, tell me after you read it if you like it. Because I either love her books or I'm like, meh. You know, like some of them are amazing and then some of them are like, meh.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we are consistently reading her books. Like
Yeah.
we're down to read her books, but we're smart enough to know that sometimes they're just not the best.
Yeah, very true. But
And
it's
we
like
still keep reading
entertaining.
them.
I know.
Yeah, they're
Exactly.
still entertaining. Some of them are just I don't
Meh.
even know if I would say they're I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if it's too far fetched, if it's her writing style in that book, but they're just a hit or a miss.
That is true. Very true. Hit or miss. What else did you read
Um,
anything else since the last time we recorded last week?
I don't think so. I'm almost done with The Wedding People.
Okay.
Um, I'm like 70% done. I'm listening to that on audiobook too, so it's taken me a minute. Oh
Do you
my
like it?
God, it is September 10th and I just finished my first book.
Of September?
Yeah, of September.
Wow. That's unlike you.
Yeah, I know, right? Um, I think it's because I'm in the middle of like 8 different books because I started one and then I was like, this isn't sounding good. So then I started another one and I was like, I'm not in the mood for this.
That
Um,
is
but yeah, The
that's
Wedding People is
crazy.
killing. It is killing it. Like, my friend Alden, she gave me her copy, said she DNF'd it, and I was
Mm,
scared because Alden and I have very similar tastes.
yeah.
But then I got it on Libby, and I really like the narration of it to listen to it. And it is really really good. I don't want to sound cliche, but I swear it is unlike any book that I've read. Um,
Interesting. Do you think it would
the
be the same if
main
you were reading it in
character,
paper?
I don't know. I still liked it when I was reading it in paper, but I switched from the paperback to the audiobook at like 70 pages in.
Okay.
And I've been flying through it in audiobook. But if you want to try it, I don't think that it's a book that I'm like there are some books that I think, okay, Hannah would absolutely hate this. Never recommend it to her. And there are some where I'm like, I know she would love this. And I think this is probably like in the middle.
Okay, okay.
Um, it's so in the synopsis, it tells you explicitly what happens. The main female character is going on vacation to um join the endless sleep. Um,
Okay.
I feel like we might get like targeted or the podcast might get taken off the air if I say the exact word. Um, but she is going on vacation to complete this task of ending her life
Oh,
and
oh, oh.
finds herself. Yeah.
Okay, I was like, the endless sleep.
Yeah,
Is this
so
like a
she's
is this like an experiment?
no, she's not wanting to be on Earth anymore.
Okay.
And she decides she's gonna do it on this like extravagant vacation. And when she gets to the hotel that she booked, she realizes that she is the only person there that is not there for a wedding.
Wow.
And she meets the bride and she's like, I'm here to do this to myself. She has no shame. She's all out there. She's like, I'm about to end it. So what does it matter?
Yeah.
And the bride says, can't you wait until next week? So it's just been a really fun story, like getting to know all of the characters, all their different personalities. Um, and yeah, I really like it. I'm 70% through, so I guess I'll let you know next week if it was worth it or not.
Yeah, because that sounds actually really interesting. That's not at all what I, like, expected it to be about. So, yeah, I might check it out. You have to let me know what your final verdict is next week when we're allowed to talk to each other again
Yeah, it's
about
on
books.
it's on Libby if you want to go ahead and put in your request.
Okay, I might just do that then.
Well, this week we obviously have not started or we have not finished our next book of the month. Which if you missed last week's episode, the next book that we are going to talk about is Broken Country. I just placed my order, so hopefully I can get that and start reading it soon. But Hannah and I went through and picked some 1-star reviews of our 5-star or really, really highly rated books.
Mhm.
Because Hannah, I think you're stingy on your 5-star reviews,
I'm
aren't
s
you?
Yeah, I'm super stingy. I only had, like, I think, like, 8 total five-star books on my Goodreads, but I didn't pick all of them
Mhm.
because some of them were, like, super obscure, and I was like, "Meh, I don't think anybody will really care about this." You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I tried to pick the funnier ones because some of
Yeah.
them were kind of harsh, and I was like, I don't think we need that kind of energy on the podcast.
Yeah, well, like, when you I did not okay, so I've seen other YouTubers or podcasters doing this, and they talk about how, like, they got heated, like, as they were reading the reviews, and I was like, "Meh." I was like,
Yeah.
that's a little extreme, like, I don't think I'll get like that." And as I was reading them, I, like, felt myself getting defensive. I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean, John, that you didn't like this book?" So I
Dang it, Dawn.
I know. So I now understand the feeling, um, reading somebody hate on something that you love. So now I understand why. And you said
I
you
was
had 10
gonna,
to read. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
yeah, I have 10. I picked out 10. And I was gonna say it'd be cool if we could try to guess what book that you picked,
Oh,
but I think that our book tastes are just so different, and I don't think we could do it, respectfully.
well, some of mine, like, you would not even be able to guess, like, what book this is. Not because of, like, the book, but because of the reviews. Like, it wouldn't give you any hints.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, same. Some of mine are very, very vague.
Yes.
Um, so
Do you wanna
yeah.
start? Since I only have 8, whatchamacallits. So do you wanna start since you have 10?
Yeah, okay, I'll start. Um I'll start with okay, so I read The Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. This was Devney Perry's first fantasy book. Um and this I don't want to say their names either because I feel like that's a little
Okay.
bit
I was wondering if we were gonna say
mean
their
girl.
names.
Yeah, like if Dawn hears us talking about her, she's gonna comment on our
No name
podcast.
dropping.
No name dropping. All anonymous, okay? So I found this review. And I think I rated Shield of Sparrows like 4 stars. I don't think it was a 5-star read for me.
Okay.
Um, but this 1-star review says if I had $1 for every horrible romantasy that's been released in the past 5 years, I would be a trillionaire. Not a billionaire, a trillionaire.
Ay, ay, ay.
I know. She must be really good at reading fast.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, my turn, I forgot, okay. So,
Yeah.
um, so I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of funny ones on this one, okay? I have 3 from this one book, but I'm gonna stack well, no, I'll just read them all at the same time, okay? Um,
Okay.
so it's The Picture of Dorian Gray. Have you read that book?
Never heard of it.
Are you kidding me?
No.
It's a classic. It's by Oscar Wilde.
Hmm.
Oh my
Oh, I've heard of
gosh.
him.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So, wow. Okay. Classics are really hard to read sometimes, but this one was a really easy one to read. Like
Amen.
it was, if you're going to read a classic, then you should read The Picture of Dorian Gray. It's so good. Okay. So
Okay.
this
Okay.
person said, "Can someone who loves this book explain to me why?" And that was it. Okay. Logan, you're not going to get this one because of what the book is
Oh,
about.
okay.
No, no, no. I
Okay.
didn't. You're not gonna get this because you're uncultured, but
Right,
this one
right.
this one says, "This proves that all men do in those days is be misogynists and wrinkle."
Okay. I'll pretend like I know what that means.
That's okay, that's okay. Okay,
Well,
and then
I
the
know what
last
it means, but I don't know exactly what they're referencing.
no, that makes sense, yeah, only the entire plot, but it's whatever. Um, okay. The the last one is the last one says, "Boring, too many hard words."
There. I mean, you did say it was a classic, so
That's
it
true,
probably
that is
was
a
pretty
fair one.
boring.
Okay, will you read me, like, your next 2? Because I just knocked out, like, 3 out of 8 of mine.
Okay. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. See, I could not be offended by these because I was giggling as I was looking for these because these are just so funny.
I love getting
Oh
the
my
funny
God.
ones.
Okay. So the next one I have is from These Summer Storms by Sarah McLean. McLean. I don't know. Um, I loved this book. It was like just just like rich people issues, you know.
Yeah,
Um, and this one star said, felt like the characters were just as bored as I was.
that's funny.
Because they have to their father passes and in order to get the what do you call it? It's not their estate. Is it their estate?
Inheritance?
And yeah, inheritance. In order to get their inheritance, their dad was like, "Well, I did die, but you still have to do XYZ before you can get your inheritance." And all like their tasks are all very, very different. Like one of the kids has to go clean the boat. And it was just so funny that she said that the characters were as bored as I was because they were so tired of being on that island, and it was just so funny.
Did that actually sounds pretty
Um,
good. Did you rate that 4 or 5 stars? Do you remember?
I rated it 5. I think you would totally love that book.
Okay, I'm gonna add
These
it to
Summer
my
Storms.
TBR. These Summer Storms. Okay, I'll add that to
Yeah,
my TBR.
These Summer Storms. It was super
I'm gonna
good.
do that. Okay.
Um, so then this next one I have is The Things That We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. That was
Oh, hello, Rebecca. Welcome
the
back.
the first contemporary I read. Oh my God, I gotta get it together. Um, this one star review, and I actually thought it was really good, and I listened to it on audiobook. And it time jumps, so it goes from present day back to the main female character's great grandparents, or no, grandparents, yeah,
Oh,
her
wow.
grandparents' perspectives. So it's a pretty big jump, and I know that's
Yeah.
not everybody's favorite cup of tea to do time jumps like that, but it didn't bother me. And this girl said it's she said it should have stayed unfinished.
That's so funny.
Oh my gosh, that killed me. Okay, I think you're gonna like the next one I have too.
Oh, do you wanna go ahead and do that one, or should I do another one of mine? What do you think?
Yeah, let me go ahead because this next one is also by Rebecca Yarros. And I low key did this one just for you, okay?
Okay, I'm
So
ready. Oh, is it Fourth Wing?
this is for yeah, it's Fourth Wing, the OG.
Yes.
Um, it's a 1 star review. So I rated Fourth Wing 5 stars even after my reread. But you did like Fourth Wing, did you not?
Let me look. Hold on.
Like the
Let
first
me.
book?
I gave it 3 stars, so I think it was a pretty meh for me. Like that's like my word of the episode. It was,
Meh.
yeah, it was like okay-ish.
Hater. Hater. Okay, anyway, so this person 1 star review, all they said was Zayden wears skinny jeans.
That is so funny.
I don't think that's true, but how big of a Zayden hater do you have to be to say that he wears skinny jeans? And also, is that a compliment or a diss?
That's gotta be
You
some
know,
kind of
some people prefer
stereotype that
skinny
I
jeans.
yeah, that's gotta be some kind of stereotype that I don't understand. And what I didn't picture him in skinny jeans. I pictured him in, uh, like, vintage vintage denim rolled at the cuff.
I can't lie. I don't think I ever spent a ton of time picturing what kind of pants he was wearing.
Wow, wow.
I
It's
just
because you
pictured him wearing like
nothing?
military
You
esque
pictured him nothing?
clothes, but yeah, yeah, just naked. um, I just always pictured him wearing like military clothes, but instead of being like camo, it was black.
Black.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah, maybe some cargo pants for extra pockets, but
Ew.
I never really cared much about it.
That's so funny. Okay.
Okay,
This
do
one.
your next one.
Okay. This one, and I apologize. I do not have any clue how to pronounce his name. Okay, but the book is A Thousand Splendid Suns. Logan, you've read that one. It is
I love that book.
so
Yes,
good. Okay, by oh gosh,
that is also a
Khaled.
classic.
Yes, but a modern one, a modern classic.
D-
When was it? When was it written?
um,
The 90s? Was it written in the 90s? I'm scared. Don't.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. I know one of our English professors or one of our English teachers made us read it in school.
Yeah, I read your copy in high school.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
Oh
up when it was
God, what kind
published.
of reviewer? I'm
Sorry,
so
real.
interested to see somebody's 1 star review.
Okay, I rated this one 5 stars. Oh, it was published in. Okay, that can't be right. This says 2007, but that might have been just that version.
Like
Okay, we're just.
2007.
But that might have just been the new cover or something. Okay. Anywho, it's really good. But it's by Khaled Hosseini. I don't know how to say
Oh
that.
my
Okay.
gosh, it was written and published in 2007.
Wow. Okay. So
That's
it's how
kind of
much we
embarrassing.
know.
Not a classic.
Not a classic. It could be a modern classic, maybe. Um,
Maybe.
okay. This review is super long, so I'm just gonna read the first paragraph. Okay, it
First
says,
paragraph.
yeah, I'm just gonna read the first chapter. No. It says, sweet. Okay, sweet Jiminy Cricket. This book is so unimaginably awful, my spleen burst upon finishing it. Did I say awful? No. This book may be the most enormous pile of crap I've ever waded through. Seriously, it's so bad I don't even want it in my house for another night. I'm going to bring it back to the used bookstore I bought it at and suggest they be tried for crimes against humanity. If they won't buy it back, they can have it free. I can't give it to anyone else. There's no one I hate that much. Can't burn it because no one should ever burn books. Can't line a bird cage with its pages for fear the bird would drop dead from their noxious fumes.
Oh my God. Man. That
That
person
is
just woke up on the wrong side of the bed that day.
that is so funny. Later it says that Hosseini is one of the worst writers of all time. It's embarrassing to read, blah 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 blah. Steaming pile of goat puke, etc.
Wow. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions and reading is subjective, but
Except them. They're not entitled to that opinion.
yeah, that was kind of harsh. Like, you could have just said you didn't enjoy it and moved on.
Oh man. Okay, you do your next one.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna do The Great Alone by Kristen
Oh yes.
Hanna.
Okay.
Yes. So
4
I
stars
rated
for
it
me.
5 stars.
Okay.
Yeah, so somebody I know, somebody named Hannah gave this 4 stars and said, well, I don't know if I've ever read a book so heartbreaking yet so beautiful. And then texted me and said she was never going to read Chris and Hannah again because it made her so sad. But then somebody else said, there are a million ways to die in Alaska, in case you somehow forgot. And one of them is probably reading this pile of trite, repetitive, melodramatic, schmaltzy garbage.
Now, listen, whoever wrote that, you're wrong. I would not say it's melodramatic because this is some real life stuff that happens,
Yeah,
okay? I wouldn't say that was melodramatic. I think she
yeah,
had very reasonable reactions to her life.
for
Just saying.
sure, for sure.
Just saying.
And then, yeah, Hannah's opinion is it made her so sad that she's never going to read anything by Chris and Hannah again. So,
Exactly.
to each their
Because I
own.
don't, because I don't love to read books that make me sad. You know what I mean? Like some people do, and that's totally fine.
Oh my God.
I don't love that. What are you saying that for?
I think any emotion is a good emotion. Anything you can pull out of me is good because there are some books that can make me happy and sad and mad and um yeah, I mean I'm the type of person when I'm reading um
You want to feel.
I'm picturing it in my head, and I also am like low key because I am a social worker. I'm very empathetic. I'm putting myself in their shoes.
Yeah.
So maybe that's just why it's really easy for me to read and automatically just feel. But yeah, anything that
Look,
makes me feel any emotions, I'm writing.
very therapist of you to say.
I know. That's probably why I don't love self-help books as much, but to each their own.
I don't, I don't really like this either. It's okay. Um, um, okay. This one is, this review's of the book To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Have you read that one?
I have that one right beside me actually.
Oh, nice. Okay, 5 stars for me. I love
Hey.
it. This person said, "Stupid title. There's no dead mockingbirds. Ghastly book too." It's true. There are no dead mockingbirds.
I was gonna say that's not a lie. I could see how the title and then the book is like, well, where did we go
Wasn't
wrong?
expecting that.
I could,
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah, I could see how that review came out for sure.
Yeah.
Um, oh my gosh, Hannah,
Yeah.
I think when I did this, I really realized how much I read fantasy books. This next one I wrote or I read, I think I gave it 5 stars. I want to
Okay.
say I either gave it 4 or 5 stars. It's When the Moon Hatched, and it is high fantasy.
Can you
Um,
educate me? What is the difference in high fantasy and like not?
I don't know. And high fantasy makes your head hurt, and the other fantasy is like, oh, it's a dragon or a wyvern. That's just all I can
I was
verbalize.
I was just I was just googling it and I typed it wrong and I said high fantasy. Let me. Oh, wait.
What does chat
Oh,
say?
okay. It's chat. My friend ChatGPT says high fantasy transports readers to an alternate reality, whereas low fantasy brings magic into the familiar. Huh, that makes sense.
So like our current world, but adding
Magic.
magic and fantasy.
Yeah, whereas like yeah,
Okay,
high fantasy
okay,
would be like a whole new reality, a whole new world or whatever.
okay. Well, this was the type of high fantasy that made my head hurt,
Okay.
but it was so good. And it's like over 700 pages, and I read it so fast. It didn't feel like anything. And this girl's review says 576 pages of frantically flipping through a thesaurus to create this generic fantasy book. That's so true though, because there were so many things that you had to be like, what?
That's actually pretty accurate because I kind of get that because I feel like sometimes when I read fantasy books, I'm like, it's the same thing all over again, just a different name.
I know. And I kind of hate it sometimes because some people will review a book and they're like, well, this one feels just like this one, or this one feels just like that one. And at some point, we're going to run out of original ideas. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, it doesn't help that I started with ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and like now everything else is inferior.
You know, there are some people that would say that that's weird of us that we love ACOTAR, but I don't care.
Well, clearly
I
they
stand by
are
my
wrong.
decision. We, we is one of your reviews from ACOTAR or no?
One of mine is from my next one's from A Court of Mist and Fury. Is
Oh,
yours?
that's my favorite one. Do that one.
That's
Do
mine.
that one. No,
Okay,
I
okay,
didn't. I didn't do anything.
that one's my favorite also. I think that's the only one in the series I rated 5 stars. Okay, I'm just gonna read the beginning of this person's review because it's also long. It says, a fitting end would have been this book in a grave, burning in hell, DNF'd at 14%. Okay, you do not have the right to rate a book so low and write a review if you DNF'd it at 14%. That is my opinion.
That's crazy. I could see how people rate the other books lower, like the Frost and Starlight or Silver Flames, because I'm a Nesta hater
Mhm.
and I do not
That
like
one
the
was so
fluff
stupid.
that
That was
is.
so stupid.
Yeah, I don't like Nesta, so I obviously didn't like Nesta's book. And I think Frost and Starlight is just a fluffy Christmas book. So I could totally see how somebody didn't enjoy those. But
Right.
the second one,
The second one is the bread and butter.
it is it's the center of everything good in life. The
The creme
center
de
of the
la
Reese's
creme.
cup, the center of the Twinkie, like everything good is that.
I was trying to think of the
And that
center of something
sucks.
else. Well, I was trying to think of the center of something else that's really good. The center of a warm cinnamon roll. It's the best part.
Oh yeah. Do you eat when you go to the cinnamon store? You probably don't go to the cinnamon store. Never mind.
The cinnamon stuff.
Hannah, Hannah
Logan.
is chronically off the grid and only eats organic, but she makes her own cinnamon rolls out of sourdough. So shout
It's
out
true, but
Hannah.
what, Logan, did you mean? What did you mean when you said cinnamon store?
Cinnabon, Cinnabon. You know they'll sell you what do they call it? The center of the roll,
Are you serious?
which to me is kind of weird. That's what Devin gets. He'll go to Cinnabon and get the center of the roll, so it has none of the crust.
Oh, hey, Devin. This is the first time I
It's
talked about Devin on
only
this
the
podcast.
yeah. He'll go. He loves to
That's
get the
Logan's
center
hubby.
roll. Yeah, he's a psychopath and eats the center of the cinnamon roll only.
Only you can't. That's my favorite part, but you can't waste the good crunchies on the outside.
Yeah, if I make them at home, he'll eat it whole, of course. But when we go to Cinnabon, which is not very often, he's like, "Yes,
I
center of
just
the
can't get.
roll."
Well, I can't get over how you said the cinnamon store, as in the store and they only sell cinnamon.
Yeah,
That's
my
so
bad.
funny.
And it's not even so far off from Cinnabon. Words are hard.
Oh man. Okay, you do your next one. Did you do one from Akatar or no?
Oh, is it my turn? No,
Yeah,
I
I think
didn't.
so.
I was scared. Okay, so my next one is also a fantasy one.
Okay, okay,
Shocker. This one's Quicksilver, Hannah. I know you would hate it, so don't even write it down.
okay.
But this is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. And so like I said before, I'm chronically online, so I get a lot of my book reviews and recommendations from TikTok or Instagram. And this one went viral. I was like, yes. So I think I did give it, I think I might have given it 4 stars.
Okay.
No, I think I gave it 5 stars. But I did
Wow.
say in my review, I said I wish that his name wasn't Kingfisher, because the main male character's name is Kingfisher, and like, how unsexy is that, Hannah?
Isn't that
Kingfisher.
that
I
is
just
that
can't. I can't.
no, you're like 100% right. That is totally not attractive. Hold on. A kingfisher, that's a type of bird. I had to Google it. Yeah, interesting.
Wait a
Okay.
second. I wonder if that's ever mentioned in the book. I don't remember now.
They're
I don't know
beautiful
why they called him
birds.
Kingfisher. Like, I'm pretty sure that's his like government name. Like, that's the name that he was birthed to.
I bet I bet there's some kind of like philosophical reason behind that. That
I don't know.
why she
Maybe
named
I just
him
missed
that.
it. Yeah, maybe I missed it, or maybe it's going to be in book 2, to be determined.
They're
But
really cute birds.
um, like I said, I followed the FOMO. I mean the recommendations, and I read it and I loved it. But this girl's review says FOMO is a disease. And all of the comments on her post said the same thing. They were like, I hate FOMO, because they all probably hopped on the train of
Just
it's
because it got
popular right
it
now, let
blew
me read
up.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it didn't work out for them like it did for me, but that's okay.
Clearly. Yeah, that oh man. Okay. This next one
Okay, you
is
go.
okay. This next one is The Girl on the Train
Oh,
by
okay.
by Paula Hawkins. And this person said most boring book of
Wait a second.
2015. Okay, hello.
That's the book that you sent me, wasn't it? You mailed me that book?
Oh yeah, did you read it yet?
No, I'm waiting until it's spooky season.
It's so good. I
But
gave it five
yeah,
stars.
read me the 1 star review. Did you
Okay, okay.
really?
Yeah, 5 stars. This is the best thriller I've ever read.
Wow, you're stingy with your 5 stars too. That's crazy.
Yeah, really good. Okay. This person said, most boring book of 2015. I don't understand why people thought it was
Hmm.
okay to make a movie about it. I mean, I fell asleep 7 times while reading it.
Hmm.
I've heard that the movie is not very good. I never watched it, but the book, amazing. 5 out of 5. Don't listen to this person.
Maybe you should watch it and then review the movie
I tr-
adaptation.
well, I tried to, and like the streaming that it was on, we didn't have. It was like some random obscure streaming platform at the time. Maybe it's on like a more popular one now. I'll have to look.
Mm,
I'll take a
yeah, see
gander.
if you like the adaptation. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll read that when it gets spookier outside.
when it gets spooky.
Yeah, it gets spooky.
I
Um, okay. I've got two. How many more do you have? Is that your last
have
one?
no, I have one more.
Okay, cool. I have two more. So,
Sweet.
no, my second to last one is also a fantasy book. But Hannah, I don't think you would like this series, because it is like, how do I say this? It is kind of like ACOTAR, but it has a lot more spice. Like a lot
Oh
more
yeah, I
spice.
would not like that.
Um,
I'm not a fan of the
yeah,
spice.
but this book series is so freaking good. So it's called From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout.
Oh yeah, I've heard of
Um,
it.
yeah, it's a huge series. Like, she is still writing books to this day.
How many
Um,
are in the series
and I
right
want
now?
to
Do you know?
oh, I've read 3 of them, and I have at least 8 more on my TBR card.
Are you
Um,
kidding me?
no, because she has two, and they're kind of interconnected. So you know how we tandem read the Throne of
Yes.
Glass, those 2 books?
Uh-huh.
So you can do that with her books too. And that's what I'm trying to do, but it's not being successful. I might have to stop and just read one series and then the next.
Yeah.
But anyway, From Blood and Ash, 5 out of 5. I hate that it took me so long to read it, because it's so good. And it is
Okay.
kind of like an older series. Like, she started that first book a while ago.
Oh, interesting.
Um, anyway, so, so this girl says, This book was hilarious. Let me start over. This book was kind of hilarious in a cannot be taken seriously kind of way. Keep your
Ooh.
expectations low and your standards lower.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I
Okay.
mean, I don't know. I don't know. I loved it, so I'm gonna keep reading it.
There you go. So you said she's still writing more?
Heck yeah, I think it comes out. Like the next one comes out like really soon.
That's
And
actually
it's
pretty
called like
wild.
Primal something.
That's actually pretty wild how many
Yeah.
there are.
It's a big series. Big
Dang.
series.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, my last one is my last one is by no, my last book is The Silent Patient by Alex Macalides,
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah,
something. Okay.
yeah.
And this person said DNF at 40% did not enjoy. Do you know who wrote that?
Oh my god, it was me.
Logan wrote that one.
I was gonna wait until you read it and I was gonna be like, yeah, I hated that. I did
Whenever I was
not
going
enjoy it.
whenever I went through to find these reviews, and the first person's that I saw was yours, and it was 1 star, I was like, "Oh, screenshot that, screenshot that."
That's so funny that I put one of your reviews in mine and you put one of my reviews in
I
yours.
know whenever you said that earlier, I was like, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my
Dang.
gosh."
Dang. Yeah, I hated that.
That's insane. Do you remember what you hated about it? You wrote that review on June 15th, so it's been a bit.
So I remember I actually did it on audiobook, and it's very, very possible that the vibes were just not right because the narrator of that audiobook, at least on Libby, um, the guy has like a Scottish accent, maybe,
Oh, yeah.
or just some accent, and he's talking about like the psychiatry right at the
Yeah.
beginning or why people, I don't know. I was just like, I'm not really, I don't care.
That's
um
yeah,
I didn't feel
I
like
actually thought
attached
you
to
would
him at
love it.
all.
That's crazy because I thought you would like it since he was a psychiatrist, something.
Right, right. So I might try it again in the spooky season. um
Spooky thing.
yeah, I might try it again, no promises, but maybe you can convince me to read
He just came, well, not just, but recently came out with another book called The Maidens, and I read that too, and it was not as good.
it. Maybe it was just a fluke.
He accidentally wrote a really good book.
I know it's really popular, so it's clearly just me.
It was really good. You should try to. Do you have a physical copy or no?
I do, and that's probably the worst part. Is that I have a physical copy because I got one at one of those little free libraries,
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
and I
Good.
was so excited. I
That's a
was like,
steal.
"Score! I found a good one." I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so I think that's why I should also try again. Let me read it and not have it with the audiobook and see if that helps.
But you have to read it with a Scottish accent.
No, I think that was my problem.
I know. I know. I don't even
I
know if
think
it's
this is
Scottish.
I don't either. I think this is an instance where the audiobook is not going to add anything for me, so I need to read it myself.
Yeah, that makes
But I
sense.
won't
Do you
write
have
it
one
off. I
more?
will. Yeah, I have one more that I kind of
Okay.
did for both of us.
Oh, yippee.
Because we kind of talked about it earlier. Me and Hannah are not Frida McFadden haters.
No.
Um, there are some people that like genuinely don't pick up her work, and that's totally fine. But I really
Is
do
it?
think
Is it fine?
me and Hannah could eat up some Frida McFadden.
Amen.
And we talked about how quickly she pushes some books out. I mean,
I
this girl does nothing but write.
I think 3 a year, right? Something?
Something like we even looked at the statistics because we were like, oh my gosh, how is she doing this?
Yeah, it's insane.
Um, but this is The Boyfriend, which I know I read last October because it was my book of the month book, and you read it
Yes.
at the same time.
That was my least
Um,
favorite Frida McFadden book.
I don't remember what you rated it, and I don't really remember what I rated it, but I literally just like this review for both of us.
Yes.
Um, so the person says the main character was so ridiculously ignorant that I would have been happy if she was murdered. That's all.
That's why I didn't like it, was because of the main character. She was like stereotypical
And
girl in a horror movie that made all the
yeah,
wrong decisions.
yeah, exactly. That's kind of why I liked this review because I was like, I think that we could. I think that Hannah and I would agree to that.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's very true, very true. Um, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I rated it 3 stars, and you rated it 5 stars.
Oh, I guess I did like it. Dang. What is your favorite Frida McFadden book? Do you know?
Yeah, War D, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
That one is amazing. Have you read that one?
Yeah. Remember, I started that one when I started working at my psych hospital.
That is amazing timing. Yeah, I rated it 4 stars, and
Yeah.
you also rated it 4 stars.
More D?
Yeah, War D, we both rated it 4 stars.
Man, there's no way that I liked The Boyfriend more than More D, but
Isn't that
whatever.
weird how we remember them like that's like what we were talking about last week. Whenever you think back on the book, you're like, I didn't like it as much as I thought, or I liked it more than I thought.
Yeah, and I actually felt that way when I was looking through these reviews. I was like, man, that's kind of true.
You're
It's
like,
like,
man,
did I even like this book?
let me change my 5 stars. Let me bump that down to a quick 1 star real fast.
Yeah. So some of these reviews like taught me some things, but yeah, I thought they were so funny.
Yeah, I really enjoyed doing that, and I even saw some of the how I mentioned that, like, other YouTubers and podcasters do this, and they read stuff? I even saw
Yeah.
some of the ones when I was doing this, I even saw some of the ones that they picked out too, and I purposefully, like, avoided those because I didn't wanna just, like, copycat, you know? But I was like, "Wow, other people have
Yeah.
seen these, like, unhinged reviews and thought the same thing."
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's the beauty of just entertainment, I guess. Movies, books, like it's all subjective and it's so fun or interesting to see how different people like different things. Um, Even just me and you, like there are different preferences that me and you have and
Yeah.
we never really let it bother us.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Because even though, it feels like our opinion's right, there really is no right or wrong opinion.
Yeah. We can just be passionate about it.
That's true.
Um, so I don't know what we're gonna do for next week's episode, but I thought this was fun. It's a nice little break of just getting to chit chat about books.
Yeah, it was really nice. If you get your copy of, Broken Country in time and you read it in time, um, we'll either talk about that one or we'll do some other kind of fun, snippet thingy, to be
Yeah.
determined. To be
Pause.
determined.
Have you read it yet?
Broken Country? No, I have the copy right now.
Oh.
I'm gonna finish Catcher in the Rye, and then I'm gonna start Broken Country because I wanted
Mhm.
it to be, like, fresh on my mind.
Yeah. I was gonna and I think I did download it, but I also because I know you're doing it too. You're buying physical copies of of our books, right?
Yeah, 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 mhm.
Yeah, I think I might also do that and make because I'm redoing my book room. Make
Yes.
like one shelf just for the podcast books.
Yeah, no, I think that'd be cute.
But yeah, I know I have it downloaded already. So maybe I'll read it first and see if I like it before I buy
There you go,
it.
yeah, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Maybe save yourself some moolah.
Okay, are there any last minute notes, comments, concerns you want to make?
I think that's it for me. Don't listen to the haters and read our 5-star books.
Yeah, and yeah, if you listen to anything from this episode, read our 5-star reviews and leave your own reviews. That way other
Oh,
people
yeah.
can see if we relate to you or not, because that's the fun in it.
That's very true. I love reading other people's reviews. Very true.
Yeah, I love reading your reviews. And I thought it was so funny that we each screenshotted each other's
Logan, I was gonna have a moment with you. You said, I love reading your reviews, and I was gonna say, Logan, I love you.
Stop.
Not
This is
in
being
front of the people.
broadcasted.
Not in front of the people.
It's so funny because this is our second episode now, and I think that we both got more comfortable with it. But also picturing other people listen to our episodes is so so funny because your mom reposted. Shout out Tara. Your mom reposted this on Facebook, and
Hey,
she said
Mom.
she was so. She said, "Hey Tara." She said she was so proud of us. I was like, "Oh,
Oh, that's so sweet.
love you, Tara. Love you, Devin." Our two episode shout outs.
Oh, I have to say love you to Joshua. Love you, Joshua. That's my husband. He told me he would be mad if I
Goes
didn't give him a
down our
shout out.
list. That reminds me, when I was a kid and I used to say my prayers, this is not anything about reading. When I used to say my prayers as a kid, I would say like, "Thank you, God. Please protect so and so." And I went through this phase. I think looking back on it, it was the OCD. I went
Yeah.
through this phase where like if I named my mom, I had to name Mimi and Poppy and every single loved one that I had before I could. I would fall asleep naming names because I don't know. I was afraid they were going to die if I didn't mention them in my prayers.
That is. Yeah, I think you might be right about the OCD.
Yeah, it's funny. You
It's
can
like,
laugh. I'm
it's
not. Don't
like,
do that anymore.
it's it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and your mom Nan comes in. Hey, Nan, and she comes in and she's like, Logan, I thought you were asleep, and you're like, sorry, I just have to make sure nobody dies tonight.
Yeah, I had to finish my prayer. Sorry.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay,
Uh,
guys. Thanks for listening to us this week. Listen to us chit chat.
it was a lot of fun. Thank you. Great idea, Logan. I'm glad that
It
we did this
was.
one.
Yeah, me too. It ended up being really fun.
Yep.
We love you guys so much. We'll see you guys in our next episode.
Alrighty. I'll see you later.
Bye. Love you.
Bye. Love you. Bye.